Okay, welcome in everybody. How is everybody doing today? Okay, I suppose we'll just get going into it then. So, I did do a little bit since last stream, not a huge amount. We now have a dragon and a wither in cages, and we're getting their drops passively because we need a bunch of these scales in order to make a bunch of dragon eggs in order to make some end gobber stuff. So, yeah. Hello. I don't know why they keep spawning there. Okay, anyway, so don't really have a huge plan today, but I was hoping to get some diamonds and because we need some more to upgrade the dank. We also probably need to go to the end, even though I've been there a few times. I've respawned the dragon a few times because we needed we had to use the DNA splicer. Here, I'll show you guys. It's easier to show you than tell you. We had to use this DNA sampler to get DNA from the wither and the end dragon. Hey Xander, how we doing? But we definitely need more end gobber. So we need more rings. So I think maybe we'll just start in the mining dimension today. See if we can get some stuff there. Do I have it set? Okay, it is 3x3. Okay. So maybe we'll just pick a direction and go. Probably be a good idea. See if we can't get ourselves some more diamonds, because it's always handy to have diamonds. Why don't we just go here? Why not? Oh, geez, yeah, that's not good. I mean, I know 118 ain't the most stable right now, but geez. Ugh, yeah, that's really no fun. Don't really know what to say to that. That's no good. You can't get any of that back. Unless you go into creative, but... What the fudge? Being attacked by skeletons. Baby skeletons too? What the fudge? Okay. We got beef stew out of that, okay. So did you just quit the world, or did you redo it, or what'd you do? Okay. So I don't really need a whole lot of anything right now. We kind of want to go here. I understand. But it happens. I mean, especially with the new launch, it's kind of... With the new version, that's usually what happens, is something usually happens. I get it, I understand. And you take a break from it, because it's very frustrating. Especially all that work, yeah, I completely get it, I do. So you didn't have a very good experience with Java. Yeah, I mean, it does happen. It's kind of why I don't like to start worlds on servers unless I know that they're pretty stable. And I completely get it, I do. Is that diamonds? No, it's fluorite. I need inventory space, don't I? Of course I do. What else do I need? Oh my gosh. I need to make some space. I don't have any space in the tank. How do you repair that? How do you repair what? What do I get rid of? Do we need to go empty, I guess? MK3? Oh, you just throw it in a, Here, I'll show you. We'll go back to the overworld. Well, I gotta dump some of this stuff off, but, you just need some kind of power generation, because that's what it takes. Hello, skeletons. Do I have a chest here? I don't think I have chests here, do I? I don't think so. So is any of this gonna be worth... Why don't we make a bunch of chests then? Oh, but I don't have... What the fudge? Here, let me just... I gotta put some storage down. We need some space. We need a place to put stuff. Okay. There. Put that there. Okay. So we'll go back to the overworld. So typically you need some kind of machine that produces power. Basically anything... Yeah, you recharge it. So typically I use a cell, and this can hold 4 million FE. Well, it takes 10 million, so if I just put that in there, it should fill it, and it shouldn't run out. I don't think, yeah, see now it's full. And then that should generate power from our power source upstairs. Oh, come on, why won't you start charging? What the fudge? Gotta break it again? There we go. Yeah, I had to break it to I don't understand that. Well, if we go upstairs, up and out. I'm using windmills as power. There's many different types of power, but windmills are fairly easy to make. And then you just bring the cable down and put it in that cell, and you're good to go. You can just throw it in there. Speaking of which, I did want to look into getting the mining gadget too, or not the mining gadget, the building gadget. 'Cause I've never used that one before, and that has the same concept. I mean, believe me, it's not. I am not advanced in any way, shape, or form. I've been called old before too, so I don't really. And it doesn't really bother me. Okay, I really do need to get some more diamonds. So we have these set up because we need the flowers, but it's not. There's just more of this than the flowers, so let's go back and see if we can't find ourselves some more diamonds, because that's really what we're after. And we can always take these ores, put them in the smelter. Actually, let's go do that, because that's probably a good idea. Take all the ones I know can go into the smelter. And I'll show you the smelter if you're interested, because that's how you double your ores. Oh no. Of course I would have to do that. So our smeltery, and it's, oh, it has all this stuff in it. Of course it does. So we're going to throw copper, we're going to throw all of these ores in there. That's going to double all of our ores. So, as you can tell, this produces all of those. And I want this to the top. So I basically have to click on each one of these till we get the blazing blood at the top, because that's our fuel. And this will smelt all of them down into ingots with the ingot casting. If I turn all these levers on, it'll automatically pour them and then into a chest. Now I could use the pipes and put them into everything else, but this is what I started with. So there's quite a bit here. So it's pretty much automatic. You just gotta put the ores in and it doubles them for you. I haven't gotten into tripling or quadrupling or septupling ores yet, but figured doubling has done more than what I need, so. Because as a blaze spawner in the center, that's our fuel. And this is just part of Tinker's Construct, so it's an interesting mod. And that should all be blaze blood now, so. Ooh. Turn all that off. So I want those on when we're doing the ores. And there's still plenty of blaze blood. Get rid of all that. That won't smelt. You usually have to start with lava and some kind of smeltery. Oh, it's a mod, yeah. There's, I mean, most mods will let you silk touch it. Pulpiosis is probably one of the better ones. Lets you harvest them and then you can modify them with all kinds of modifiers. Yeah, you can add all this to it and modify it, and then you can actually, if you have the mod installed, you can also put on a, what is it called? Spawner agitator, this, and that'll constantly, basically works when you're away from it. So it's a mob farm. So yeah, I mean, you have to do this. We could probably do these, but we have to do explosion crafting. So iron with some kind of explosive, you still lose some, but then you get the compressed iron. And I have lots of iron. I don't have to worry about iron because I have villagers. Easy villager mod. And iron per day is with 2 iron farm. Well, two of these iron farm things produce enough iron that all I need right now. These guys give me gas tiers, which are super handy. And, I mean, they give us all kinds of drops, so... Yes, my villager setup, of course, is not perfect, but I don't have everything I need, but I got most everything. I just don't have armor enchantments. It's really what I gotta work on next. But let us go back to the mining dimension, and then we'll get the building gadget, see what that's about, because I've never used that before. I've heard it's a pretty decent one, so we'll use that as well. Yeah, just recharging the MK3, it's super handy, super easy. Usually you have to start with a coal generator. It's part of the mod. The villagers in the glass, it's part of that mod. And then you can rotate their trades and get all kinds of good things. Believe me, I know it's so much easier to have them in a one block like that than trying to move them around and change their trades. And because villagers can be a pain, but they're also very handy to get you resources. And then it's not my slave labor camp. Don't you even go there. Regardless of what some people might think. So I was hoping for some more diamonds. So yeah, being able to clear out space with the gadget's super nice. I really need some diamonds. Because I know in 118 that changes, so we have to basically go to the bottom of the world. Oh, now we don't have space for it. Okay. Probably have to go to the Nether as well to get some more netherite, or ancient debris probably. No diamonds here, okay. Well, we got lots of ores again. Let's go empty our inventory because it fills up super quick with ores. Where did I put... There it is. So we can put a bunch of this away. We can take what we need back with us. There we go. Okay, hey man, if you gotta go, go and take care of yourself, man. I mean, I'll try, but if you know how hard it is to get diamonds half the time. Not necessarily easy. Thanks for hanging around. And I'll catch you when I catch you. Go get some rest, man. Okay, well, we're not having too much luck with diamonds right now. It's part of a mine shaft, I believe. Or is that just a bridge? Could be just a bridge. Oh, it's part of a mine shaft, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, with 118 you gotta go down deep. I mean, like, really deep to find diamonds. That much I do know. You just kind of go here, maybe? Just pick a random spot. What do you know? I see some diamonds. Let's see how many we get. It's an 8 veiner, okay? And that should have given us... Okay, now we're at 100 diamonds. Perfect. More is always nice, though. Better to have more than not enough. Oh boy, lots of gravel. What fudge? Is there like a skeleton spawner or something? Okay, more diamonds? Yes, please. Okay, well, that's what we'll have to do for now. Just make another hole real quick. I hear a spider. Well, hello there. My goodness. Another spider. Is that a spider spawner? It looks like it might be. Oh, that seems to be the case. Like, how can I not hit the dang spider? Like, really? Yes, there's very many. There's quite a few ores, yes. And I can actually get rid of some stuff in here. Perfect. Get rid of things I really don't want. Okay, what else do I got? Okay, I don't have another chest. Okay. See, I could pick up the spawner, but I don't need the spider spawner. Okay. I can eat that. Okay, talk to you later, man. You have a good one. And look at that, even more diamonds. So how many are we at now? 116? It's a fair amount of diamonds. always use more though. I do wonder, do we have, I wanted to do a diamond block. Isn't there a couple of ways? Molten diamond? Okay, so that's not what I was thinking. I think we could use the Gobber mod on it, but I guess not. Okay. Just make another couple pokey holes here and see if we can find anything. No, it doesn't seem like it. Yeah, we're definitely have to recharge it though, that's for dang sure. I mean, well, still down to 7 mil, which ain't too bad. Let's go the other way maybe? We can always get into mystical agriculture too. We can always grow a bunch of different kind of crops. With the botany pots, because that's always a thing. Okay, I think we're just about done here. Okay, good enough. I don't think we got any more diamonds out of that, but that's fine. We'll work our way back. Lots of Gobber ore, which is always nice to have. Let's dump stuff we don't really want. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna have to dump a bunch of stuff, it looks like. Just to get it out of our inventory. We can dump the Gobber because we don't need that. Take the Ozzy and the gold. Wait, uranium, I don't really need uranium. In any form. I don't think. Okay, so that should be more than enough. I guess we'll just grab the Gobber to have it, because you can never have enough Gobber. And we'll head back. I want to upgrade this cell, but that's probably going to take quite a bit of time. Wait a minute, did I just see... Did I really see? I did see diamond seeds. Oh, we could do a diamond seeds. And diamond essence. You can make diamonds that way. So we could do it that way too, to make diamonds. To get diamond seeds, in order to get diamond seeds though. How do you get diamond seeds? So you need premium farmland, which I get. How do you get diamond seeds? Oh, you need the infusion crafting. Okay, so you still need prosperity seeds. So why don't we look into that too? Is it actually going up now? It is going up, okay. So we could look into getting diamond seeds. We need a bunch of botany pots again, which doesn't surprise me. So let's go in here. Oh wait, I can't do Gobber. I cannot do Gobber, unfortunately. It will not let me do Gobber. But let me put it in here. I can't do Gobber. It's a huge smeltery, but it won't let me do Gobber. I'm 90% sure on that. Where'd all our Gobber go? Did I really just get rid of all that Gobber? I hope not. There's a lot of Gobber that somehow just disappeared. So all that'll get smelted down. Just throw the Gobber in here for now. And then we need to do all that, so none of that's going to be... Oop, nope, wrong one. So we're going to make all kinds of ingots there. Yeah, look at all that. That's going to be a lot of resources right there. So we wanted to do building gadget, and then we wanted to do the diamond essence. So we'll do that. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, so we just need 2 diamonds, some redstone, a little bit of lapis, and iron. So, pretty sure we have plenty of iron. The lapis, probably in the dank. I think we needed, what else did we need? A couple of diamonds. So we can make the building gadget. Okay, we'll take a look at it. We're going to build in, what else do we want? Probably copy paste one, so we need a couple of emeralds. And a piece of lapis. What? Okay. So now we can add both of those. And I might as well keep the iron. Okay. So now we got both of them. Let's go up and see what they do, because I don't really have a clue. We got plenty of space to utilize, so let's take a look. I don't know what it wants to do. Okay, I don't even know how to utilize it. I don't know how to use them. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. So now we're going to work on mystical agriculture stuff because I don't know how to deal with the building gadgets. We're just going to bring them down here and we'll set them aside because I don't know what to do with them. So set those aside. Okay, so now, if we want to do diamond essence, we have to do diamond seeds. We need infusion crafting from mystical agriculture. So infusion crafting. Activate with redstone. This doesn't seem difficult to make. Just need some stone and some red carpet. Okay. So let's grab some stone. Do we have red carpet? No, but I know how we can get some. Do we have red dye? A little bit. And we need to get some wool. And that we come up here for. I'm pretty sure we have some. We do. So if we just do this and this. Why don't we just do that? See if we need that much. We also need some gold, I believe is what it was. So if we make that, that's simple. I don't know if we need these or not. I'm not sure because I don't even know what they are for. Oh, we do. We need 8. Okay, well we can do that. We have 1. So we definitely need some more wool apparently. The best way to get to that is with this. I mean, yes, we could use sheep, but I found this to be a little bit different. I mean, yeah, it takes an extra crafting step, but I don't have to worry about the sheep being so loud. Although I could just muffle them too, but getting them up here is always kind of a pain. We can throw all this in there. There's a full stack. There's even more. Do that. Now we need, I don't know how much red dye we're gonna need. Let's go and get some more red flowers because we have way too many poppies, more than I know what to do with. And here, yeah. Okay. We'll just go like so. Like so, and then we need a bunch of these. I don't have enough gold. Ah, that could be an issue. Let's go get some gold. Because I know we have plenty of that too. We just gotta come down here for it. That's Electrum. Oh. I haven't done a whole lot of gold. Okay, let's go back up. Come back over here. Make a bunch more. I think we only need 7 more. There we go. And then, oh, no, I don't want to do that. Okay, so we got that. So now if we wanted to make this. How do I get the diamond seeds? I forget. Oh, so we need Force of Premium Essence. And then we actually need Prosperity Seeds. So it's wheat seeds with Prosperity Shards. Which I know we have plenty of. And I'm assuming we have a wheat seed laying around, maybe? Probably not, because I used them all. Okay. Well, we can probably grab one. I mean, not like we don't have them. There we go. Get rid of that. And then if we do this, there's a Prosperity Shard. And then, how do we get some Premium Essence? So we need the crystals. Do we have the crystals somewhere? I thought we may have. Maybe we don't. I thought we used them for something else, but I could be thinking completely wrong as well. I don't know if we actually have them. We may not. Yeah, storage is definitely a thing on the list as well. I don't think we have them, so how do we make them? Okay, so we need a diamond. Some of those. And a bunch of essence. Thankfully, I haven't been able to throw it away very much, so we'll do that. Oh, and that's gonna, yeah, okay. Okay, so now we got that. So now, what's our next step? So we do need, oh. Okay, it doesn't matter which one we need. So we need Tetrium and Protium. So we need a boatload of essence, so we're going to have to use as much as we have. I'm sure we have it all over the place, because I don't throw it away. Yeah, probably have it everywhere. Okay, so we do that. That'll give us 1 Imperium. Yeah, so it's going to take a lot of essence. Okay, so there's Tetrinium. So now we need to go and get all of our essence, which, like I said, I haven't thrown away, because I figured we'd eventually need it. And we do, very much so. So wow, okay, we burned through all of that pretty quickly. Do I have any more? Probably do. Got some there, it looks like. Have some here. Where else would I potentially have it? Do I have any in the dank? I don't. How about the backpack? What the fudger nuggets? Okay, I don't want the stupid hat. Okay, we're gonna turn that off. Okay, so I got a little bit of essence there. come up here where we don't have to worry about that for right now. Okay, so that's... We need Supremium, which is Imperium. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we need... There's 4 Imperium for 1 Supremium. So we need 4 Supremiums. Oh my goodness, it's gonna be a... Yeah, it's gonna be a grind for that. Holy smokes. That's fine. We probably can grow that as well. So we just need to figure out the best way to get Inferium Essence. Okay, the block. Or we do seeds. On a botany pot. So we do need a bunch of botany pots. I think that's the next step. That's clay, I believe. Okay, so we need to like make a section specifically for it. We'll probably just make it all the way upstairs here. Good location just to have the crops up here, I guess. Do that. Just so we can set this stuff aside for right now. Don't need any of this. So we need to get a bunch of botany pots going. That's really what we need. We need a bunch of clay, which I think we actually do have quite a bit of. Let's see how many we can make. Like that. Oh yeah, we need a bunch of terracotta, that's for sure. We have a bunch of clay laying around. Thought I did. There's some. I do quite a bit there, okay. So we will do that. Put it back for now. I'll smelt these all down to get us some clay. Okay. Not clay, terracotta. So then we can make a bunch of botany pots, and then we need to get a bunch of essence. So we're gonna have to make some. And I think it's just essence around a seed, I think. So that's prosperity. We wanted like this. So these, oh, so yeah, it's 8 around wheat seeds, okay. Can we do more? We can. We can do even more. It still leaves us with a couple, okay. So we're only going to be able to do a little bit more, it looks like. One more, maybe? Okay, that should be enough for a while. Hey, Neuro! Do that, and then... Gonna need some logs. Did I fix it? I tried. I don't know if it helped, but if it helped, that's good, right? If it's working, that's all that matters. So there's 4. Okay, well, whatever I did worked then. So I'm glad something worked. Okay, so we still need quite a few. Should be, oh, it's too many. Oh well. Better to have more than not enough. You forgot something? Oh, okay. Why are you saying sorry? I don't know what you forgot. Oh, I need chests. Oh, of course. Need more iron. Yeah, need iron. And then we need... Okay, don't worry about it. I mean, everybody's busy. I'm finally starting to feel better, so to be honest, I didn't remember either, so... It's not 100% back yet, but it's better than I was, so... So that's 6, so we need 1 more. We need... Hey, don't worry about it. It's been a rough few days, rough week, so don't worry about it. Life happens, man. Okay, so that's... Now we can get that set up. Okay, so we'll go upstairs. We'll get Mystical going, hopefully. I don't know where that one piece went, but okay. It's a perfect fit. What do you know? There, so that'll all work just fine. And now we need to work on getting some better soil. We still need a bunch of seeds regardless. Okay, so I actually need to find some more essence because I need to make a few seeds. Trying to figure out where I would possibly... There's some. Okay, that'll work. Assuming probably down here I have some. Get rid of all that. There's a couple. Okay, that should be enough for 2 seeds, I believe. Okay. Now we'll go up outside and we'll grab a couple of wheat seeds. We need actual wheat. Okay, so if we do like so, like that, okay. Now those there. I want to improve the farmland though. That's gonna actually take a little bit, I think, so we're gonna have to just use dirt. Dirt. Pretty sure just basic dirt will work for now until I can upgrade it. So we do that. Oh, does it? Oh, it can't do that. Oh, snap. Okay, so I have to... Oh, they have to be on some kind of tilled farmland. So like, we do Imperium. Okay, so you have to mix it with a hoe. So if we do... We can't even do 2 Tetrium because I don't have it. Could we use just basic Imperium? There's the green one. Imperium. Inferior. Okay, so we can do it. Okay. So we have to go grab our hoe, which I believe is out this way. At least I think I put it over here. There it is. And we need 2 dirt blocks, which is simple. And then if we go... No, like that. We can do that. Okay, cool. It's not a great growth modifier, but it's all we can afford to do right now until we get more. So upstairs it is. And then if we do like so and like so, and then like that, it's less than a minute for each. Okay. So it's still within the chunk. Okay. If we go here, okay, that's still all loaded. Okay. So hopefully that'll provide us with some, and then we can utilize that. And eventually get some diamond seeds, because that'd be really nice. That's going to take a lot, so... I don't know exactly the best way to get a bunch of Imperium right now, other than a mob farm or actually going into the mines looking for it. Okay, so that gave us 1 each. Okay, so that's still going to take a while. Well, let me go down to the basement and do some more mining then. And if we find more Imperium Essence, that'd be great, because that's really what we need in order to get into Mr. Agriculture where we need it, to make the diamond seeds. Yeah. So there's 1 piece there from mob drop. Come down here. There's 1 piece, okay. And how are these cages doing? We got 4 now, okay. And almost enough. Oh my gosh, what the fudge? How do you guys keep spawning outside of the cage? Like, seriously, I don't understand that. Maybe because it's... Oh. So to put another layer here, it looks like. Okay. Yeah, I can see they keep spawning outside of it. Okay, well, let's just get some mining done here real quick, make some space. And again, dude, like, you guys need to stop spawning there. You're ruining stuff. I don't want you to just be spawning there. Take the torch back. Look at that, there's some more diamonds. What do you know? Diamonds are always handy. So we really need like the Imperium Essence, to be honest, which is not something I ever thought I'd be looking for. I don't want the uranium, I really don't. inventory is such a mess. I wonder why that would be. Do we have space for the cobble? No, I need to upgrade the tank. Because I need more space. So we need... so we do need diamond, obsidian, and then nether stars, which we could actually probably do. So I'm gonna go do that real quick. It's kind of one of the reasons why I wanted more diamonds. But I gotta put the cobble somewhere, or the deep slate, because I don't really want it right now. Okay. So we need to upgrade the dank. Okay, so there, that's done. Put that away, and then we need obsidian. And then we need the nether stars, which... Oh, I do have just enough. Okay, let's upgrade our dank completely then. I'm glad Mango ain't watching, because Mango would be upset. Obsidian and the nether stars. There, dank level 7. Oh, look at all that space. Oh my goodness. We're gonna just put all the... Okay. So we can put all this in here now. All these different raw types of uranite. And then all the regular ores will just keep on us for now. Okay, so now we got lots of space. Each stack limit is 21 million, 214 million? I don't know that number. Something like that. So yeah, it's completely upgraded. I don't think I would have to worry about storage while I'm mining now. Okay, so now we should be able to collect everything. Oh, look at that, more Imperium Essence. Yay! I actually need it, which is really odd. It's not something I would actually go out of my way for, but I really do need it, so... We go... like that. Okay. Wow, that gave us quite a bit. I do need... I should just grab a stack of it just to keep it on us. To fill in holes like this. There we go. That's not Imperium, that's something else. What is that? Oh, it's uranium. Okay. So yeah, we're definitely opening this up a lot. We could make the spawner agitators as well. Pretty sure we have enough obsidian to do it. But probably more would be better. Because you'd want more obsidian anyway. Well, hello, creeper. Oh, poor creeper's gonna die. Oh, I shouldn't have done that actually, because I actually wanted... Probably should have tried to kill it, because... Getting its, Trying to attempt to get the spawn egg, we only have capturing 3 though, right? Yeah. So it probably won't be as effective, but still potentially effective. Let's activate that. And let's see what we can do. Don't really want this in here for now, but fluorite, which I don't really like, but we do need to put a space for it. Same thing with these. Okay. So yeah, I mean that the spawner's not going to function unless we're nearby, which is why the agitator will be super handy. But I think we should actually get a bunch of obsidian before we do that, though. I'm just trying to figure out what would be the best place to get obsidian. The nether or the end, probably. That or unless I come across a lava pool, which that's completely possible as well. Where's the nearest lava though? That way? Okay. So we'd have to go that way towards it. And then we could probably try to mine a bunch of it. We're really actually looking for Imperium Essence, which is odd, not something I would normally look for. But we burned through so much of it. It's a lot of gobber too. There's some. Do I really not have a space for it? I don't. We need to fix that. Because I do need a lot of it. Little fish, okay. So there's like lava this away, it looks like. If we go here and then straight south. Looks like we'll run into some kind of lava. Maybe? So now it's saying it's this way. Aha, there is a bunch of lava. So let's do that then. That's a big ravine too though, or a mine shaft rather. Takes a while to mine, that's all. Wait, what? Dang skeleton. We'll just make a big hole here of obsidian. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Now I can't get out. Oh, jeez. Where the heck is that skeleton hitting me from? Excuse you? Hello? Somebody up here want to say something? It's a cockroach. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave the cockroach be. No need to bug it. I swear, I keep hearing the skeleton, but I don't know where it's at. I'm just trying to get some obsidian here, dang skeleton. Okay, I heard another arrow. Oh, it's just that arrow. Okay. That sounded like that actually... Where are these arrows hitting from? I could be just going crazy too, that's possible. What? No. client side lag for whatever reason. That should help, maybe? Still a little nervous about a skeleton. Okay. I don't know how much we're gonna need, but having enough should be, having a bunch should help. So we have the dank upgraded, we made the building gadgets even though I don't know how to use them. We're working on trying to get the mystical agriculture seeds, but we need a bunch of Imperium essence for that. So we're trying to get the botany pots to grow them. It's not growing very fast, but it's growing. So we don't have the best soil for it yet, which requires premium soil. That in itself is not going to be easy to get, because it's going to take a lot of Imperium essence. Go through all the other stages. Okay. I'm hoping that's going to be enough. Oh yeah, that's more than enough obsidian. Bollocks. Okay. So now we need to get rid of a bunch of stuff. So yeah, the spawners definitely aren't working unless they have an agitator on them. So we also need to get rid of some of that. I picked up that, okay. I do not want those boots. Okay, there's some more there I can pick up. Okay. So let's actually deactivate that now. Yeah, so I think that's the issue, is that for whatever reason, we need to make some of that special glass too. I can't pick up the blaze rods, that's fine. If I pull it here and deactivate it, it should all be picked up there. Yep, okay. So let's go get rid of some of these ores into here. Gobber we can't do anything with. I think everything else can be at least smelted, I believe. Yum. Okay, so those are all still active, that's fine. Still gonna produce quite a bit, yep. There's still a lot of blaze blood in there as well. So all kinds of ores, okay, perfect. We'll dump this out, collect that. So we could just throw that in the furnace. And then pull out all the Imperium we actually do have. See what we can do with that. Also come up here, we'll take a look upstairs, see how much we have. Oh, we got a little bit. It's probably not enough, but you know, it's a start. Because we want to make the diamond essence, but we need 3 more premium essence. So I'm hoping this is going to be enough. So we need 1 diamond essence, so we gotta get it's a premium. Okay, so basically need a bunch of this. We need 4 of them, I believe. In order to make 1 of those. So we need 4 Imperium to make the Supremium. Oh my gosh. It's a lot. Oh, it's a lot. What the fudge? You can make ruby seeds, okay. Pathing AoE 4 augment, okay. Indicator seeds. Very interesting. Steel seeds? Health boost. How do you even use that? What is it used for? I guess I don't know. Rabbit's foot. Jump boost. Okay, see, I don't know what these are actually used to put in. Rose gold seeds, that could be handy. So compressed iron, that would be actually somewhat useful. Instead of having to do the repressurize, you could probably just grow it and then craft it into that. So what's that used in? And then so then you use those to make the ingots? Ah, yeah, that would be a lot cheaper. But you need to get the mystical. So you have to get a bunch of Imperium. So yeah, you could definitely. Actually, we'll probably add that too because that could be useful. Fluorite, no. Osmium, not really. Cobalt, maybe. Experience seeds, what? Experience capsule. So you need soul glass and soulium ingots. Phantom seeds. Star metal. You still have to make the star metal. Don't really need lapis. Glowstone? Uranium? I mean, gold seeds, glob seeds. Now that, can we do better than glob seeds? Gas seeds. Enderman. Night metal. How do you get elementium though? I don't know how you get the elementium nuggets. Oh, recycling, I suppose. What's Botania? That's why. Okay. Okay, so, being as we were dinking around with that, did we get any more? We did. Not much, but some. Still not going to be enough, but we'll use what we can. Okay. So that's clearly getting closer to getting Supremium. We still need Ore and Premium Ingot Essence in order to do it. But we need a lot of Inferium. I'm just trying to think off the top of my head, where could I get a bunch of Inferium? We have looting on it. So I don't like the color of it, but it's definitely very useful. Okay, so you could use this, so that's something I don't really want to do. Mana pool gets you 1, so we're working on the botany pots. There's a watering can, okay. Basically need a bunch of Inferium. Don't really know what we could use other than like mob drops, but even that doesn't seem like it produces as much as we need. I wonder if we upgraded this, but I don't know if that'd be actually very easy for us to do. Let's take a look real quick. So we have a hardened, this one, so we need a blazing to be the next one, but you need 2 hardened. That'll store 10 million. And then we need 2 of the basics. Which actually doesn't seem terribly difficult, but I mean, having it store 10 million would be super nice. You just take a bunch of blaze rods and throw them on here. Okay. So why don't we try to work on that while we wait for that? So we need 2 basics, right? Which is iron, basic capacitors. We have lots of iron. We have the basic capacitors. Okay, we're gonna grab a bunch of this stuff because I think we're gonna need it all again. We're gonna need that as well. It's a starter, so we want the basic. Or we just do 2 starter cells. Do we have the tiny ones? I think we do that. There's the tiny ones. And then grab some iron. Get the feeling we're gonna need it. Do that. And do that. Okay. So you need an energy cell, we need a basic. So we'll do that. So we need another starter cell. Okay, so there's 2 starter cells. Oops. We need some of that. that recipe instead. We need 2 basics. Ah. So now we need redstone blocks. Do I have redstone blocks? I don't, but I know I got a bunch of redstone. I can make some redstone blocks. Okay, it may not be in many, but it'll work. There we go. Those. Another one of those, because they're both basic. And then we need a harden, so then we need... Do we not have those? I got a starter one there. Oh well. Okay, I'm not sure exactly what we're gonna need, but I'm pretty sure we're gonna need that. And some clay, I believe. Okay. So let's try to make these now. Knew I was gonna need that. Okay. Okay. So these, that'll give us that. Now we just need that. Crapola. There's that, okay. And now, if we grab that, can we make blazing? I still need that. So we can make that anyway. And then I think I can put all this away. You just need cells, okay. So all this can be put away. We need the cells in that. And we also need some blaze rods. Looks so weird. Let's grab 6 gonna be enough. Why don't we just go that many? Excuse me. And then if we come over here, do that. Oh, geez, it's gonna take a while, huh? It takes 90,000. Oh my goodness. We need how many? Need how many for the blazing? Oh gosh. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4. We need a dozen. Oh my goodness. No, 4. We need 8. Oh my goodness. I don't suppose there's a way I can just automatically do it. I mean, even if these are just starter energy rods, I mean... Well, this is going to take a lot longer than I thought. Jeez. I don't suppose we could put hoppers into it? So that's 1. Oh my goodness. That is going to take a while. Just to get 8? Ooh boy. Let's go up here and check then. Dozen and 10, so it's not terrible. But what is the pink one for? Fertilize essence. Oh, we can make fertilizer. Instantly grows a crop or sapling. Okay. So it's not that it's not useful, just not very useful right now. Because we just have the gobber staff, which I shouldn't say it instantly grows things, but it grows things very quickly. Oh my gosh, it takes 90,000. Wow. I don't know if there's a better way to do it. See, we're trying to get the blazing, which will store 10 million. Niotic as diamonds. Ooh. Yeah, not so sure if I'm ready for that. Or you could do the essence, which require the seeds, which still requires 4. Do like 8 at once, that'd be really nice. 2 at once? No? Dang, that kinda sucks. So we need 8 in total. Well, it's gonna be a bit, jeez. A lot longer than I was expecting. I guess it's part of the grind, but... Oh, but these are ready. Oh, yes, they're very much so ready. So that's a bunch of latex. A bunch of tiny rubbers that we can turn into plastic. Is that still going, right? Yep. Oops. Do that. Hey, 13 dry rubbers, why not? Smelt all that up. I mean, we have one piece of plastic, so... Oh, excuse me. So we get all that. It's a lot of sugarcane and melons and pumpkins. Oh, excuse me. Wow, it just seems to take forever. I don't know if that's just because the power isn't there. I wonder how... So I'll add that one. I don't know what they're called. They're called Energizing Rods. So we just have the basic, or the starters. The basics require that, plus a block of quartz. And then the hardened ones are hardened capacitors. A block of mana quartz, or any kind of quartz, okay. So even if we just upgraded a few of them to this, so if we got 6, can I just remove all of them? They don't stack, do they? Why would they stack? Some iron in the backpack, sure. Okay, so let's try to upgrade these really quickly. Try. Even if they're just the basics. So we need a bunch of these. Which I'm pretty sure we're gonna need a bunch of this. Right? So we wanted to do these. Missing some stuff. Okay, so now if we wanted to do that, I need the iron. Oh yes, the iron. Make more than one at a time? Do they not stack? Oh, iron. What the fudge? Running out of iron. So that's 4. So what else are we missing? I need some of that paste. Oh. So it means we're gonna need a lava bucket and some clay, I believe. Okay, get rid of... Oh, no, want that. Get rid of that. Okay, so now... Okay, so there's that. So now... Basic capacitors. Now we need some redstone blocks. Oops. Oh, I didn't have any tag on it. Okay, so we got those. So now we need the quartz blocks. That back. Okay, so quartz blocks. Do I have... That should be enough, right? Oh, I gotta do them one by one, don't I? Because they don't stack. Throw this on the ground, got that. Oh no, we're missing those. Ah! So the basic ones that we have done in there. Oh my goodness. So I need a few redstone blocks. Should hopefully be enough. Oh, and then I need the paste and some iron. Should hopefully be enough. Okay. Okay, finally. Okay, hopefully that helps, maybe? I have no idea. So those all have to fill up with power, though. Or just what happened to my other two? So they're 100,000 power each. Oh boy. Because we still need 4 blaze rods. 4 more of these. I guess we'll wait for them to power up, and then hopefully that'll be enough. But I mean, each one of those would have enough power then to do 1. Which would be actually kind of nice. 23 and 25. Okay. Let's see what we can make with this then. Okay. This only gives us 3. Ah, jeez. So I don't need this premium because that's actually what I need. So we're working towards. So we need 4 Supremium Essence, but we need a bunch of the Imperiums. We're slowly getting there, but it's still taking time. Excuse me for a moment while I pour myself some more drink. Okay, and for those wondering, no, it's not alcoholic, because I do not drink alcohol. Okay, where was I? So we still got a couple there. Wonder if it would be worth making another one? Probably would be, actually. So then we gotta go grab the hoe that's outside, or do we make one? No, let's just go outside and grab it. It's just easier to do it up here anyway. Go like so, and then we take this, this, and this. There we go. And that should help increase a little bit. We're basically just waiting for the power to store up. Oh, what am I doing? I need to go upstairs, not downstairs. So you need to put one more in here. Let me take one more seed. Put that in there. Okay. I do not know what happened to that other piece of acacia wood. Oh, there it is. I don't know why we had a hole in the floor, but we did. Okay. So now it's nighttime. We'll sleep while we wait for the things downstairs to power up. And hopefully it'll go quicker, but let's go take a look. Yes, over here. Are they all powered up? I believe so. Okay, so let's see how well this does then. That's a lot faster. I mean, it's only 6 and not all 9, but I mean, it's faster than it was, so okay. So we needed 8 total, right, for this. So we need 4 for this. And this will provide us with 2. So we just need the 1 more, okay. So yeah, that was worth crafting those extra. It's a lot faster. I mean, it'd probably go instant if I upgraded all the way to the narcotic or whatever the heck it is, but I don't think we're going to be able to do that. So we take this, and we go here, and we do these. We need the basic capacitors, which means we need a redstone block. Okay, so we gotta work backwards with this. So we do that. We're gonna need 2 of those, I'm pretty sure. And we're gonna need more paste again, I think. Yeah. So how do I get it again? I have to use blaze powder. Why don't we do that? Because I have the blaze powder. And then some clay, I believe. So yeah, we need. One provides us with 16, but that's fine. I don't need too many. That's all I need for that. And now I need these finally. Should be able to do it then. There we go. Now it'll store 10 million FE. Which is gonna be super handy. It's gonna take a while to probably build, but yeah, 10 million. That'll basically go from this completely empty to full instantly once it fills. Okay, so that's done. Now we're still working on the Imperium seed stuff. Nothing in there yet. Okay. How are we doing over here? 2. Not much. Guess we'll take the iron. Get rid of all this stuff. The non-stackables. Yeah, I better be careful. Don't want to throw those out. Get rid of this. These stupid hats that are just, to me, pointless. Hello, what are you doing outside the cage? There we go. Okay. Essence, we need as much essence as we can get. How are we doing over here? We got 5. It's not quite enough for one, almost 1 for another star passively. The roses are nice. So we can get rid of that. Should we do the compressed iron maybe? Because those seeds don't seem too difficult to make. But you need the Imperium, so it's still, it's going to be a bit. Yeah, we want to make those, and I think that's why, because I got to pull these back one, I think. Because they're spawning like in the glass, I think. I don't know. Okay, so we weren't able to find a whole lot here. And it's not a huge area either, but I suppose we can try to look again. Oh, well, there's that. There's a path over there now. Hello, Creeper. Will you give me your spawn egg? That'd be super handy. No, but I'll take that. Yeah, because I have no idea what level it actually spawns at. Imperium Essence ore. I'd assume it spawns at all levels. There's some, right? Yep, Imperium ore. Oh, even more. Lovely. And I think because we have Fortune, we're actually going to get more out of it, too. Bunch of dirt. Dirt's easy to mine. Oh, we got a backup going, okay. So next stream, we may be on a different thing. Me and some other people were talking, we're going to start up another E6 server, at least until, what is it, E8? Animatica 8 is out. It's out, it's just not stable enough and fun enough yet, because all the mods haven't updated to 1.18. So we may go on there for a while, at least until that updates, so just so everyone's aware, there may be another Animatica stream or so, or a few, until we, until 1.18 is more stable with the Animatica mods, so something else for everybody to look forward to. Because I do enjoy my Animatica 6, I really do. Granted, I'm not, you know, an expert by any means, of course, but I do enjoy it. There's certain things about it I enjoy, and there's mods in there I haven't even messed with yet, so the group that I'm with, they enjoy it, but they got bored of it because they just beat it so quick, so that's why there's been a few other different things. Oh, it's just that? Oh, dang, okay. Grab that. So yeah, we're actually not even looking for diamonds right now, we're looking for the, crap, what is it called? The, Imperium Essence is really what we're after right now. The more of those we get, the better off we'll be, so... Because we really want to get those diamond seeds, because if we get diamond seeds, we can just have diamonds passively. Well, kind of, sort of. I don't want the flower. I will take that. I'm gonna go this way, see what happens. It's a lot of deep slate. Not something I'm a big fan of for deep slate. I understand why it's there, but I just personally don't care for it. Hello. Where'd you go? You just fall into the water? Take that as a yes. Okay, where were we? Oh, there's diamonds there. What do you know? Not that I want the diamonds, but diamonds are always handy. Because you can never have enough. Ooh, even more. And I moved my arm just slightly and messed that up. Go figure. What do we have that we don't need? I think that's lead. Right? Yeah, it's lead. Which I think is actually a little bit more useful than the uranium. 'Cause I don't think uranium's all that useful to me right now. I'm sure it is, but I currently don't have a use for it, so I don't see the need for it. Let's see, so where are we at then? Okay. Just making random holes just cause. Just trying to see what else we can try to uncover. Some diamonds are always handy. Is that a portal? Kind of looks like it. Or we explored that already. Perhaps not, but there is some Inferium that I'm taking. What? That's a completed portal? Did I do that? Why does something seem weird there? Oh, it's some kind of oil. Right? No? I have no idea what that is. That sounds like the portal's active. I have no idea. Yeah, because it sounds like another portal. What in the world? I don't understand. I don't know if I want to know. It just sounds really odd. Okay, moving along. We're gonna work our way back, I think. Ooh, that could be dangerous. So, where do I need to go now? Go back this way. Oh, look at that, some diamonds. What the fudge? Where in the heck did a Vex come from? Because that was a Vex. What? Okay then. I was unaware there was a Vex nearby. It's a little weird. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, a little odd. Ooh, more diamonds. Ooh, more Inferium. Sad I get excited about Inferium. Inferium can give us all kinds of stuff. It's an ugly looking color, but it provides us with all kinds of stuff. Ooh, that's marble. Ooh, that could be handy. Yeah, we need to make some space for that. Ooh, Oh, that is bad. That was bad. That was very bad. How do I fix? How do I fix? I think that's how I fixed it. For now, because I had no idea that's what that was. I didn't have Silk Touch, so I lost all that glass. Lovely. So we'll go like this then. Completely avoid that section. Well, more so bypass it than avoid it, but yeah. Okay. There we go. Now I can pull that. I got a couple more essence. See, I think we'll have to work on the flash chamber here shortly. Oops, we wanted to go here. Do all that. Okay. There we go. Plenty of resources there. Take a nap. Okay. How's this doing over here? Yeah, it's about half. Not even half yet. But that'll be nice having all that storage, all that power storage anyway. Let's head up here and see how the Imperium is doing. Because we got 3 pots, okay. So it's still not kind of what I want, but it'll get us closer to what we need. So we don't need the Supremium, but we need these ones, as well as this and this. So we do that. Like so. Do that. That'll give us those. And there's one more Supremium. Okay. So there's those. So we still need 4 Supremium. We have 2. It took us a while to get 2. Oh man. So then we'll be able to do the diamond seeds and that'll be perfect. Okay, so next step I think is going to be the compressed iron. Do we have explosives? I thought we did. Probably had them somewhere. We got some Imperium in here apparently. Where did I put my explosives? I swear we had TNT somewhere. We didn't have a lot because of lack of gunpowder. I thought I had some. Because that is what we were going to use to make the explosive effect for the compressed iron. So I don't normally just craft it and leave it anywhere. There's a couple. Okay, well, we'll do that. And we'll have to grab, I don't know, a stack or so of obsidian. We'll grab a couple, I think. And then we should probably make an iron door as well. With, do we want, I think we probably want stone buttons. Okay. So, let's go and make this down here somewhere. Trying to figure out a good spot. I mean, basically anywhere is really good, I guess. Yeah, I guess a 3 high would be fine. And it has to be an explosive proof block, which is why obsidian usually works pretty well. Ooh, okay, how do I... Okay. That should be just fine. However, we're probably going to have to remove all these blocks as well. So you don't want to run the risk of losing anything. Because TNT does like to destroy everything. So get rid of all these blocks. And that'll be our roof. There we go. I'll get rid of the floor as well. Same thing. Two stacks may have been just enough. I think we'll have to put a, what we normally have to put here, a chest and such. So we do that, get rid of that, get rid of that. We'll put it back just a ways. Like so. Like that. And do this. Oh, we need one block there, it looks like. So we'll do that. And that leaves enough space for us to get out. I don't think a TNT explosion will kill us, but better safe than sorry, right? So if we drop all of this, light that, and get out. There we go, we got just under a stack of compressed iron ingots. So that's basically how we do it. Granted, I'm pretty sure it's very dark in there. Okay. So now we can combine these with the gas tier, and we can get 2 spawner agitators. Figure we might as well do this while we're waiting, right? For all the mystical agriculture stuff. Oh, whoa, 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 I didn't know we had spawnable space in here. What? Ah, no wonder the blaze can get out, because it can spawn there. Didn't know that. Okay. Moving along. So now we need I need some emeralds because I need some gas tiers. Never mind, we have 2 extra there. Perfect. So now what we do is we take these and you surround it with that. And now we got spawner agitators. Perfect. I'm actually just going to put the compressed iron here. Just... Come on, open. Wow, lag. Okay, put that there. Okay. And we're going to do that. That is silk touch, yes. Okay. So now... the fun part, in my opinion. So grab those, and now we do that, and now those will constantly be spawning. So you won't have to ever worry about them not spawning. That's the only issue. So maybe I'll work on that here real quick. We got 6, yay! And we have enough for another star if we wanted. So yeah, getting those caged and the hopping cages is not bad. It's getting the entity, so the dragon, Ender Dragon, and the Wither. Wither's easy, but the Ender Dragon was not so easy to get the DNA from. Okay. So... why don't I make some eternal glass? Oh wait, eternal steak. That would be lovely if I can get it. But I don't know if we can actually find it. You can't... you have to find it in the world, yeah. How do you even... what? You can actually get it? You can actually get it from killing a cow. I didn't know you could actually get it from killing a cow. I didn't think you could. What am I doing Eternal for? No, not Eternal. It's, can't remember the name of the glass. What is it? Ethereal glass. Okay. So we'd want this one. Or we can just make a bunch of ethereal glass and then make it black. So we need a bunch of glass regardless. And then we have to move all these back. So we may have to just disable it temporarily. Which would kind of suck, but it's what we gotta do, is what we gotta do. So if I do this, that should just hop back into the dank. Okay, so let's edit this just a bit. So we need to get some glass. Is that gonna be enough? Maybe? Why don't we just grab some more? Just to be safe. So I'd rather have more than not enough. And we also need ender pearls. So, I mean, we have some, but it's always nice to have more. Okay. Let's come up here. Oh, wait a minute. I don't have a whole lot. Yeah, foresight on my part. Yeah, that'd be nice. So if we do this. And that. And go like that. There we go. And it's nighttime. So before we go do that, we'll sleep. Then we'll go check upstairs on the Mystical Agriculture Inferiums. And as we're working on this, let's see how well that's doing. So it's not quite a stack yet, which is fine. Okay, so now oh gosh. Okay, so we have to make all this a little bit better. Which means we have to pull it back at least one. Oh yeah, the damaged player traps. Yeah, those can be hurtful. The trash can, that and that. And then actually we're just gonna move this. Come on. I don't have efficiency on the pickaxe, so that kind of sucks. Okay, so I want to come out like this, I believe. This. And then we want to do like this, I believe. See, we can't even fall through it though, that's the problem. Ooh, don't want to do it there. Still don't know if it was enough. Yeah, I don't think it was. So we need to go make some more, it looks like. Well, we're able to make some more, I mean, what am I talking about? Okay, we do that. And then, oh yeah, I threw down the crafting table, so we'll come over here. It is like so, I believe. And then take this, go like that. There we go. It's probably too much, but there we go. And then if we do this here, we place a solid block there. Probably going to be andesite, because why the heck not? And then we want these. Still probably gonna need more though. I don't think it's gonna be enough. Yeah, it's not. I think we have more upstairs, I think. I thought we did. We do. Okay. That's what I love about that glass. You can just literally walk right through it. We do there. It's 1, 2, 3. Like so. then we grab the damaged ones. Ow, son of a biscuit. So if we go right here with these, followed by these. So right here. Actually, we should put block and then the spawners. And then if we place all this stuff back down, the trash can, that can probably actually go down here. That there. We should put at least one slab there. I'd like to make another one, but I don't. Let's see here. Trying to get everything right. Oh, hello there. Sorry, didn't see that. Nixesis? I have no idea how to pronounce that. Sorry. I didn't catch it right away. My bad. How are you? A space in here for it? I do. Okay, and I had some down here. Lovely. Okay, so... I feel bad, I missed the chat. Dang it. I was too focused. Go figure. Okay, so that should hopefully be better. We still need a... Do we have one slab somewhere? I doubt it. Don't we have... Oh, we do. Oh, we do. What do you know? So if we do this, it allows the XP to flow out. Otherwise, we can just kind of come in here like this. Okay. So that should be working just fine now. Okay, cool. Oh, we had another glass in there. Interesting. We do gotta get rid of all that, though. So let's get rid of all the bulk, but let's organize our inventory first. Okay. Get rid of all these non-stackable items. I gotta keep checking chat, because I keep forgetting I'm missing it. I do apologize, I did not mean to miss it. Okay. Don't need the bows for sure. They're not great bows anyway. Hey, we'll take all the Imperium we can get. Okay, so this should be constantly running and producing XP for us now. We shouldn't have to worry about that. We need a better food source. I mean, we have food, but we need, I don't know, a lot of food. I'd like to get more hearts too, so we need a better variety, but... Okay, so let's go take a look upstairs. How are we doing here? Be nice if it was a stack each, but we'll work with what we got, right? Okay, so we need this, and these, and these. We'll take all of that. So we need a bunch of Supremium Essence, that's really what we're after. Okay, I mean, hey, that'll work. Gives us 2. We need 4. So, yeah, we need, yeah. I'm sure there's a way to craft it, but I don't know how to craft the infinite one, which is gonna require more supremium essence, of course. Which means it's not like it's not producing, it's just not yielding what we'd like. So... I do like my golden carrots. I'm trying to figure out better food. Maybe we could look into food too. So while we wait for, while we wait for all these other things, so we gotta wait for all the essence to come in, and it's gonna take some time. It's nighttime, so that might actually be good because then we can go out and kill a bunch of mobs and get their essence. If we could get a creeper spawner, that'd be great because then we could get gunpowder and it'd be good for effluents, and effluents are always nice. We could get spawn eggs for the vanilla animals too, but we need... Could we do capturing 5? I think we have a capturing villager, I think. But I do not recall if we do or not. I really need to label them too. So we have a capturing villager. We can get it to capturing 5, that'll increase our chances. It's capturing 2. Ooh. So we need a lot of emeralds in order to do that then. So we'll trade away a boatload of iron for some emeralds. Okay, and then you can take that. We need books as well. Do we have any? We have a couple. Okay, so this is what, capturing 2, right? Which means we're gonna need a bunch of them. So we can combine those 2 down. That'll give us a capturing 3 book. For 12 emeralds, of course, but that's fine. Let's trade away some carrots. Because, yes, I'm sure everybody wants carrots. It's a good source of emeralds and XP. Plus, I'm sure these hoppers are freaking loaded. Maybe not. Potatoes are. I think we go through more carrots than potatoes. Although we could do both, so... Like, oh, I don't have inventory space, no wonder. Okay. Trade all the carrots away. It's not like we need the carrots, so... This is full of carrots too. Yep. Let's try potatoes then. See how many of those we can trade away. Quite a few. Okay. Do a few more. Okay, so now we have over 2 stacks of emeralds, which should hopefully sustain us for a while. So we need some books. So you offer these, which we can just sell back to you. Or we're just going to take all the books from it and buy all the capturing books. So we need 1, 2, so that'd be another 3. Okay, let's combine them down. Capturing 2 would be another capturing 3 book. Be another capturing 3 book. I just hope he doesn't lock up on us. So we need one more, right? Well, it should be 2 capturing 3s, so we put those together. Put the 2 3s together, and we don't have levels. Holy smokes. I forgot how expensive it is. That could be why we don't have very many. So combining those two down would be 2 capturing 4s, and then we can combine the 2 4s down, that'll give us capturing 5. Putting that on the sword. Yeah. So it is nighttime. And how are you guys getting out? Like seriously, I don't understand how you guys are getting out of the thing. Just doesn't make sense to me. I thought I expanded it by 1 block to help with that. Let's get rid of all these. Dang hats I don't really care for. It's all the non-stackables that take forever, or they take up all the space. And I honestly do not know how to filter it. If somebody does know how to filter it, please let me know, because I do not. I'm not that smart. I'm not a smart person. We should probably put that in the dank just to have it. That was almost 30 levels instantly. Not instantly, but it's pretty dang quick. So now we can probably utilize it to do this. Costs 18 levels to make it a capturing 4 book though. Oh boy. That'll work. So we do capturing 3 and capturing 3, it still costs 18 levels. Okay. Maybe we can get lucky and get 18 just by coming down here. There's 16, I mean, geez. There's 17. So we just sit here for a little bit. I'm curious to see how much it's going to cost to go from capturing 3 to capturing 5. Don't care what football. Okay, so we're at 18. Okay. So let's go take a look. Can't imagine it's going to be super cheap at all. So 4 and 4 would be 26. So that would probably take a while. However, unless we trade a bunch of iron away maybe. Is everybody ready to trade again? Yup. Can get a bunch of levels just by trading with villagers too. While we wait. There's 44, and then... Should we trade for books? Do I have insight on? I do, so that helps with experience gain as well. So I just grab a bunch of those. Because I know... I didn't want that lanterns. What the fudge? No. I know if we trade books away, we can get emeralds. That'll give us XP as well. And you unlock the glass trade, which is super handy. And you have that trade. And you have glass as well. Glass is always handy. Seems like you can never have enough glass. So let's do pumpkins and emeralds, pumpkins and emeralds. Pumpkins and melons, because I know I have a bunch of those upstairs as well. Let's go upstairs and grab a bunch. Stacks of each probably suffice for now. Bunch of melons. I don't think these guys are leveled up yet. Yep, they don't offer melons or pumpkins right now. I don't want your stews, but we'll level you up. And you offer carrots, okay. So pumpkin pie is actually not a bad food source. It's not as good as the golden carrots, but it's decent. Fine, I'll buy a few lanterns from you to level you up. Flame on the bow. I mean, it's okay. I'll buy some glass to level you up. I'll put all this other stuff away. Such as all of that. And then these guys, of course, want sticks. And then the farmers. He still wants books. Paper. We could do paper. Pretty sure we have a bunch of sugarcane just sitting up there, right? Oh yeah, lots of sugarcane. There we go. And I'm sure lots of librarians want paper. I say that, and then these guys don't. I want to do it to the ones that need to be leveled up, though. Okay, so they're locked. Okay, which you will. So now we got 22 levels. That's close. So let's go see how many we got down here. The frickin' blaze. I don't know how they're escaping, but somehow they are. And that's just kind of bugs me, because it's like, really? I thought I made it so that they can't. Okay, so now we need to organize this again real quick. Get rid of all the bulk items. Like that. Take all the essence we can get. We'll come back here with it. Throw it on the ground. There we go. I think that's what we need for levels, right? I don't remember the exact number. Is it 26? Okay, so 26 levels. It's gonna cost 58 to put it on there. Yeah. Okay, so in order for us to do that, I don't think it's actually going to happen. Unless we make another sword. I wonder if we can make a gobber sword. Why do I hit the wrong button all the time? So if we made an end sword, this 16 damage. It's pretty insane. So in other words, now we need to figure out a way to do a bunch of XP. Quickly. Enderman farm. Just trading with the villagers. Because I mean, I would love to make like the end armor. But it's like, we're going to need so many ender rings. So that's the other thing that we were going to do today. Let's go do that then. Although let's check on this real quick. I knew I was going to do something else. We need more end gobber. What am I doing? Upstairs. How are we sitting? Are we going to be able to make the diamond seeds? Probably not? Question mark? Because we need 2 more. I don't think we have enough. That's just enough for 1 more. Yeah, we don't got enough. Okay, well, let's go and see if we can't get some more end gobber then. Do we have waystones on us? We have a waystone on us. Okay. See, this is just our basic gobber armor. But we want end gobber. We have nether gobber. We don't even have nether gobber yet. But that does require the nether stars and the ingots. So if we could just skip that and go straight to end armor, that'd be amazing. But let's check our waystone, shall we? Because I do not... Okay, trying to check inventory. We have some pearls. We should probably try to get some more, actually. Trade for some, I know that. Because I'd rather have them. Okay. I just heard a blaze, so that usually means either it dying in the spawner there, or one got out. Okay, so they were just dying, okay. That is 15 levels, like, really? Holy crap. That's pretty dang good XP, but now we need like 50 some levels, so unfortunately I don't think that's gonna happen. Okay. So we're just gonna travel to the end then. And it's gonna cost us some levels, but that's fine. We have another portal to go to because I have fought the dragon a few times. Should actually probably try to get some blocks out. What do we want to use? We have a lot of cobble. A lot of cobble. We have a lot of netherrack. Deep slate? I mean, I don't like the block, but why not use it? That'll work. Okay. So I think we have at least one of these portals open up, if not more. What the fudge? Like, seriously? How in the world did that even happen? That was seriously one hole. Like, what? Oh my gosh. That was very bad. That could have been very bad for us. Anyway. So it looks like we gotta go up here. There's some endgobber down there, but I don't have creative flight yet. So either we could do the end armor, or the dragon armor, which will give us creative flight, or we could try to do the trinkets, which can also give us creative flight. the mystical feathers, I think is what they are. Then we have to explore the world. We have to try to find those the leaves. We have to get Roadrunner feathers, and I can't remember what else. But I think it was so it was a leaf pile, Roadrunner feathers, and I think a couple of Ars Nouveau type things. Something which I have not at all messed with. Okay, so we'll get up to this portal. This will take us somewhere else. I think we still have blank eyes on, so we're still good from Enderman. Okay, so now I'm just gonna do this. Okay, well that works too. What? I was gonna say, where's the island? Wow, this portal is way up there. Like, holy crap. We're like way up here, my word. We're Y165, that's very high actually. A lot higher than I was really expecting, jeez. Oh my goodness. Now for us to get back up to this particular portal, I don't really think that's gonna happen, to be honest. I do want to get down to that island though. It still feels like we're over the void, so that's not good. Do we just go straight to that island and work our way down? It's probably our best bet. Or that pillar, whatever we want to call it. Because that just seems like it's the most logical. But geez, that was interesting. Why client-side lag? I don't understand. If somebody knows why, please let me know. Okay. Oh, not really where I wanted to put it, but okay, that works. Okay, so now we just gotta try to work our way down. This and that in itself seems like a challenge, so we can try. Okay, yeah, this is not what I was expecting to really do. Okay, well, we're gonna slowly work our way down then. Just really slowly, because I mean, yeah, I'd probably survive the fall, but I still do want to, like, eventually maybe get back to this particular portal. Although, may not be the best. Okay, yeah, I'm just trying to use, like, the side of this to navigate our way down. Because this should lead us all the way to the base level, right? I hope. That's one way for us to use a bunch of blocks, that's for dang sure. Okay. So, yeah, slowly working our way around. It's pretty pink, but I'm not really big on pink myself, but let's see here. Ah, misplaced. Do want it there. Okay, well, it's kind of nice that we can reach that far, but I don't know how much lower we should actually go before we just try to jump down. Let's see here. Not what I wanted to do. Oh my goodness, like really? Okay, is that like all of it? That's all of our cobbled deep slate that we had on us. I could probably fix that. Granted, we only had a few stacks, but still. Like, I'm trying to figure out, like, a decent way down. Okay. Ooh, that could have been a nasty fall. So we'll go this way now, perhaps? See, it still feels like we're like way high up. Not where I meant to place it, but okay. I know it's not the most whatever, but we're still just trying to like get down to treetop level. Below treetop level. Okay. Pretty sure that's as low as we may want. Excuse me. Okay. Let's just try to work our way down without like falling to our death. Okay. Wasn't as bad as I thought, but still. Very, very pink biome. So if we go north, we might be able to find some Engobber there instead. Feels like a monkey. And bricks. Oh, okay. Okay, so potentially we could find some here. We're gonna need another pickaxe though to do that. Yes, I want all that. all that Engover, please. Let's Ender. Some Engover. There's some in the side of the cliff there. Enderman all over the place. What is that? That's something different. Is that a bee? I can't tell. I'm sorry, baby Enderman, I was in your way. Okay, so we got quite a few actually over here. 14, I mean, that's better than none. Shulker, what? Excuse me? What are shulkers doing in this forest? That's not a good thing. Oh, shulker and forest. Oh, well, okay, I guess that makes sense. What are you? I don't know what you are. But I don't want to deal with shulkers, I really don't. I'm just gonna keep running from them and hopefully the bullets will just, like, hit something else. Okay. Now we're going the other way, because I don't want to deal with shulkers. Kind of a pain. What do we got here? Looks like it's an arch to something. Some kind of city? Oh crap, phantoms. Oh my gosh, phantoms galore. Oh gosh. Where are they all, like, hitting me? I can't see. Oh my gosh, Shulker City. Like, no joke. I don't want to die here. What the heck? Okay. Ah, you son of a biscuit. What the fudge? Like, from where? Excuse you. I will take all the essence. Oh, it looks like there's a shulker right there too. I will take that. Because that'll prevent me from levitating. Anywhere, I guess? I guess I'll put it on the body, because, yeah, levitation is no fun. Holy smokes. What? Oh my gosh, an everlasting beef. Okay, we need to make some room. Because this is actually a lot of decent stuff. I mean... yeah, I need to make some room. We can get rid of that and that. I'll take those. Don't need those. I will take everlasting beef. Yes, please. Blocks of iron. What is our... We got power 4. True shot? I don't know how good that is. That is some very good loot. Holy smokes. Never seen loot that good. Even in modded, I think that's probably the best loot I've seen. That's saying something. Reminds me of like a pillager outpost, but it's in the end. It's really what it reminds me of. It's like a shulker outpost. And again, holy smokes. Diamonds, yes please. More blocks of iron, okay. I mean, even that bow is better than mine almost. Jeez. Do I take it? Yeah, I take it. Wow. That was some really good stuff. Oh, hello. Yeah, I'm not gonna fly now because of you, thank you. Book of Enchanting, what the heck is that? No bookshelf needed. Well, that was a very interesting find, I must say. Not something I was really expecting, but dang. Oh, I don't know what that was. I killed it by mistake. It's used for string, okay. It's a silk moth, okay. Okay then. What's this? Another boat? More pearls, okay. I always use more pearls, but for right now. Okay. My objective is to find Endigobber, not just holy umpteen other good things. Jeez. Where are we at? Yeah, well, pearl there, pearl there. Guess I don't think I have. Oh, I can add something. What do I add? So many to choose from. I guess XP for right now. Pardon me. Excuse my cough. Oh, this is where all the shulkers are. So can we get down there without taking too much damage? Or without, like, having a shulker hit us? Ooh, what's over there? Ooh, what do we got here? Oh, freaking endermites. I don't see the point in it, so we're getting rid of it. Can't even harvest that, so I don't know why it's even there. Nothing really good in that one. Excuse me. Jeez. All I'm trying to find is like Engobber. And that's not been easy. You know, if I come across an NC, I really don't know if it'll be worth it for me. What's over here? Teal colored something. Umbrella jungle. Okay, it's right over the void, but okay. Okay, well. That was a very nice loot at the very beginning. I was very surprised. I was not expecting that. Okay, I want to make sure I was going to make that, so... I don't think there's going to be very much of any Engobber in this kind of biome. Yeah, that could be bad. Could be one of these portals, which I don't even know how to utilize. Is that an end ship? No, it's a side ship, okay. I forgot that I had that zoom, but it does... It's a conflicting key, unfortunately. There is a chest. Perfect. Is there anything good in it? Okay, we'll take that. Not really anything else. I do need to put this stuff away though. Just so we have at least a little bit of inventory space. Blah blah blah. If I could speak properly, that'd be helpful too. Is there another one in here? I thought there was another chest. No? Well, dang. Okay. It's fine. We'll just, get rid of all that stuff that we don't need. It's nice exploring the end that's not and just really dull and boring, you know? We got here. Lantern Woods, okay. I'm just trying to find like a plain biome just so I can find some Engobber. It's like there's all kinds of biomes, which is actually making it harder to find the Engobber. Okay, so something like this, potentially. Oh, there's some Engobber there. Can I reach it easily? Does not seem so. Where was it? Let's see here. Was it right on the edge of the void? Yeah, right there. Okay. So many baby Endermen. See some Ender Ore over there. Oh, but that's going to be difficult to grab unless I have this active. Ooh, can I pearl this properly? I can't. And barely, but barely counts. There's one piece there. I don't know if that's worth going back for that little bit. Probably not. Okay. Oh, you got 24? So you still need a lot, but it's decent. I mean, hey, if we have to go kill some more withers, we can do that too. I mean, got a little bit of time yet. Yeah, a little bit. Keep forgetting to look at chat. Ooh, pretty. Ooh, cool. And because we have infinite water breathing, we can swim for days. Oh, we gotta get up here. That'd be kind of nice to... There we go. Okay. So the hunt for Endergobber continues. There's some there, it would appear. Nope, nope, that's Ender Ore. It's different. You can just use that to make Ender Pearls, which I kind of find pointless, but... because there's other ways to get Ender Pearls, but that's a good passive way as well. The only downside with us being in the end, though, is that our crops aren't growing. Oh, snap. I got even more pearls from that. Okay. Suppose because of the looting. I'm just trying to see if there's a better way we can just travel on land. I really don't want to bridge out if I don't have to. It doesn't seem like I'm going to have to, but there's catacombs there. And no idea what that is. So we could probably work our way around to it, probably. That's kind of what it looks like. Oh man, that is just so not fun. Ooh, another ship, okay. Unless we've already scavenged it, which I mean, it's possible, but unless there's nothing in it for us. Yeah, it doesn't seem like it. It's a pretty color. A tealish color. There's Ender Copper right there. What? Okay. That's kind of weird, but okay. Aparius? I don't even know how to pronounce that. Aparius stem. Yeah, I have no idea how to pronounce that. It's funny because I'm not even looking for an end city. I'm looking for like open terrain to look for Ender Ore. So if we head south, right? Yes, okay. I want to make sure I'm heading at least in the somewhat right direction. Oh boy, okay. That's not going to be easy to get. It's doable, but I think that's more work than it's worth. Okay. A little bit here. It'd be nice to get like a stack of it, but I don't think that's gonna happen. I mean, we're about close to half stack. I guess it's not possible, but we're gonna need a lot if we want to make tools and armor out of it. Yeah, this is all covered, so I can't see anything on the surface anyway. Water. I mean, jerk. Put me back in the water. I don't mind being in the water, but... How are we... Okay, now we gotta head straight south, it looks like. South is this way. Can we just come from this way, though? I don't know. That's a lot of fire. Is it fire? Can't tell. Looks like fire, but it's probably not. It's not. It just looked like it was in the distance. Oh boy, okay, so I don't see any close islands. Don't think we can make that. Yeah, we'll head east, see if we can maybe bridge out to these. So that's probably gonna be our only bet. Which means I'll have to grab some blocks. Okay. When is the frickin' guy running from? Jeez. I really don't know if I can pearl to that or not. Seems like I might, but... don't really trust myself just yet, so we're just gonna... I don't trust my pearl abilities. I don't know if there's gonna be anything of value in those either. Because I don't want to overshoot the pearl either. That didn't work, okay. Okay, yeah, we could probably go over now, and I'm pretty sure I could land there no problem with a pearl. But I'm a little cautious, just to be safe. Didn't want to keep going up, but whatever. Okay, so why don't we go there? Oh, hello. got over here? Ooh, a little, like, setup here. Nothing in it, but nice little setup. Iron bar railings, okay. So go down to a skeleton spawner, which I don't want to deal with. Definitely feels like catacombs, that's for sure. Oh, no, that was a creeper spawner. Oh, I should have saved that. I guess it's just instinct to just break spawners, which it's not good on my part, but I should have kept that. That could have been super handy. Why'd I have to break it? Such a noob. Sharpness 5. That I'm actually going to take. It's actually a decent book, so... Are you protecting something up here, Enderman? Or is this just where we were? No? No. Okay, that means there's a mob with a backpack. Because that music is very loud. Oh, jeez. Oh, that's just that. Okay, so we fixed that. Oh, we must have not teleported very far. Dang, is that loud. Almost like I want to just kill it because it's so loud. I can just walk away from it, I suppose. My goodness. Fire aspect, yeah, no. I really wish I would have broken that or that creeper spawner. It's just habit. I'm sorry. Ooh, that's a lot of lava. This is supposed to be a trap? Okay, so nothing really of value now. Just have to get out. Whoa, no, 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 no. I didn't know there was a freaking lava thing there. Jeez. Negates fall damage. So that could be useful. So if we put that charm ring or necklace. Okay. Okay, is there anything else worth exploring? It's a skeleton. I was gonna say, I had to make sure it wasn't a creeper one, because if it was a creeper one, I would take it. That's a skeleton skull. That's not creepy at all. Oh, it's a silverfish. Yeah, no. I do not like silverfish. Gapple would be the only thing interesting there. Doesn't hurt to have it. Gunpowder is always nice. Take another gapple, sure. Okay, well, I do gotta start wrapping up string here very quickly. So unless we find something else. Oh, hello, goodbye. So unless we find like another creeper spawner that I can actually harvest, that'd be amazing. Why is that there? So what do I have trying to... So we do... Rid of all that. And we bust through down here. It's a skeleton. And that is a zombie spawner. Well, I was really, really hoping, but apparently not. I wonder what's up there. I don't really have any blocks. So switch that for that. Where does this lead us? Someplace we've already been. Okay. That's fine. Well, we got 32 Endergobber. So it'll have to do for now. I have no idea where I am. Okay. I don't even know how to get out right now. I don't know if there is a way to get out. Not really, it would seem. Now let's go up here, I guess. Okay, well, we're out of here now, so I really do gotta wrap up string though. Dinner's almost done. Can't afford to miss dinner. Oh snap. Yeah, I almost missed that. Okay. I think that was kind of pointless, but it was worth a shot. Okay, well, I think we're gonna have to kind of just slash home in order to get out of here. There's no way I'm gonna be able to. Okay. Just do slash home. Okay, well, we did some things today, so Okay, well that's going to have to do it for today's stream. So thank you everybody for watching, and I'll catch everybody in the next stream. Bye-bye, everybody.